Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, welcome back. I'm really happy you're actually here today because this video is really important, as is everything to do with ending abortion. But this specifically, I really wanted to share with you guys because, I'm just gonna tell you. So it's what services does Planned Parenthood actually provide and what is actually useful, and is it worth keeping them open because of the other services they so-called provide. And also, on a side note, I think I'm going to start calling this series something to do with coffee, like coffee and conversation, or coffee date, or let's go out for coffee. So you grab your coffee, I grab my coffee, let's have great conversation, or tea. I love tea. You might see me on here with tea sometimes. And we'll just hang out and we'll talk about how to end abortion and all the things we need to do in order to get there. Normally when I hang out with my friends, it's really fun. We have a lot of fun, but it's also really good fruit-filled conversation, and that's what I would like from this. So grab your coffee or some water. Lemon water is really good for you. I should drink more of that. I've got coffee today, but yeah, we'll do coffee dates with Hope. Sounds fun, right? Okay, well anyways, glad you're here. Moving on, let's get into it. Planned Parenthood is the world's #1 abortion provider. I forget exactly how much abortions go to. Oh, look at here. It says Planned Parenthood performed over 300,000 abortions, closer to 350. Approximately 40% of all abortions, making them the largest abortion chain in the United States, which, yes, makes sense. They do provide the largest amount of abortions, and that is their main thing. I remember in the Abby Johnson movie Unplanned, there was something like fast food companies' goal is to break even on burgers, and their profits come from, the sodas and the fries. Well, abortion is our sodas and fries, so that's their real profit, is abortion. They might break even on their other services, but abortion is their real profit. And that makes sense because 40% of all abortions that happen in the United States, that's a lot of percent, because there's a lot of abortions that happen in the United States each year. It's been a little over 60 million since Roe v. Wade, so you can do the math and figure out how much that is. With all that being said though, we know that Planned Parenthood, being the largest abortion provider, we ask the question of, do they provide other services for women? They were always claiming to be women's health care and all of that stuff. And I get a lot of comments on anything I post to do with Planned Parenthood. They're like, well, we need to keep them open because they're dedicated to helping women in health and everything. And for the amount of babies they kill, I don't think they're worth keeping open, especially because they call it healthcare and it's not healthcare for women or for the baby. But all those other, if they were to stop abortions, would they even still have a business? And if so, would it be worth keeping open? So let's take a look. So 0% of Planned Parenthood services consist of mammograms. Mammograms. It's mammograms. The wording's all fuzzy, but you get what I mean, which is really interesting to me. Also, there was a study done. Oh, actually, this is the next one. 0.1% of Planned Parenthood service consists of prenatal care, which makes sense because I think maybe it might have been back in like 2017, there was a study done where somebody called tons of Planned Parenthoods throughout the USA. And they called them and like, hey, I just found out I'm pregnant. I'm wondering if you offer prenatal care. And they're like, no, we don't do that here. Almost every single one of them said that. They were like, yeah, we're at Planned Parenthood. We don't do that here. If I find the video, I'll try and link it in the description because it was really interesting. So they claim to, want to help women's health, and they're pro-choice, meaning that if you want to keep the baby, you should be allowed to keep the baby. But if you want to abort a baby, you should be allowed to abort the baby. But yet they don't really help you through the second choice or the first choice, which is keeping the baby, and they don't help you through adoption if you wanted to do that. They are strictly abortion. So essentially they're pro-abortion because they don't actually, whatever. 1% of Planned Parenthood's services consist of STD diagnosis. Interesting. Again, you can get that done other places. 2% of Planned Parenthood service consists of manual breast exams, which is so weird to me. Like, you have, I don't know, the way I see it is, let me see. The way I see it is, yeah, that makes no sense. Gynecologists, OBGYNs, they work at Planned Parenthood, but they don't even do things that OBGYNs and gynecologists are supposed to do. Or gynecologists are supposed to do. Like, that's so weird to me. Like, you have these people working there, their degree is in this, and you're not, if 1% or 2% are manual breast exams, that's, oh, come on, you're not even doing your job at this point. 1 out of 7 women who visit Planned Parenthood will have an abortion that year. 52% of abortion-seeking women are under the age of 25, which is interesting because Illinois just took away the parental notification in Illinois, so a minor can get an abortion without parents even coming to know. So before, it was minors could get an abortion without the consent of the parents, they just had to be notified. But now it's that they can get an abortion without the parents even knowing, which is concerning because I can't go get my ears pierced. I could not go watch Unplanned in theaters. It came out when I was 15. I could not go watch it in theaters without a parent or, an adult with me, but I could live it. I could go get 2 abortions by myself. Ridiculous. 79% of Planned Parenthoods are within 5 miles of college campuses, which, again, really interesting. Their target audience are young women who they think, oh, they're just beginning their life, they're in school, they're getting their degree, they're not really ready for a baby, so we're gonna help them. Ridiculous. They have 40% of all abortions. Oh, here it is, we found it. Abortion accounts for 60% of Planned Parenthood's income. See what I mean? So if their income dropped by 60%, I feel like that would be reason enough to shut them down. So clearly, they're not doing enough for women's health to even keep them open without abortion. Planned Parenthood needs abortion. Planned Parenthood needs women who are weak or unsure or, scared or something like that. Abortion needs women. Not abortion needs women. Planned Parenthood needs women, but women do not need Planned Parenthood, and I stand by that. So that's my short little video on Planned Parenthood. Not to mention, they don't help in any other way, shape, or form in regards to a crisis pregnancy. They only provide abortion, basically, as we just read through. The other 40% are a bunch of different things. Like, for example, if you come in for an abortion, you're going to have a slew of services beforehand, such as a pregnancy test or a consultation, and they count that as separate services, when truly they are all part of the same service. They just want to make it look like it's not, because Planned Parenthood lies to women. And I would like to say that this is not from a pro-life bias standpoint. This is literal facts. This has always been my goal when sharing information about abortion, is always to be factual. Because anyone who seeks truth will be pro-life. Because truth lies on the side of justice. And that is what being pro-life is. It is, protecting the innocent and making sure the mother is safe and healthy and strong and understanding that she can do it. And it's not putting her down saying, oh, you can't do this right now. You're in school. You have a job. You cannot be a mom right now. That is not what, the pro said. Is actually quite the opposite. So with all that being said, this is all facts. And I just wanted to share those facts with you guys because I feel like Planned Parenthood really lies about them and misleads a lot of people into thinking that they're amazing. You can get every single health care thing you needed without Planned Parenthood. We were doing it before they were around. My mom's done it her entire life. Both of my sister-in-laws, my aunts, my grandma, they've all done it their entire lives without going to Planned Parenthood for any of their health concerns. And they are perfectly fine. So I hope you guys understand that a little bit. I don't want any more girls getting lost in the trap of Planned Parenthood because it's not all that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your coffee. I'm going to go finish my coffee. The day's really nice outside today. Like, the lighting and everything is beautiful. And if you like this kind of content from me, comment below. If you have any concerns, definitely comment below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram @_HopeMiller. Same thing on TikTok. And of course, if you have any questions ever, DM me on Instagram or email me. My email is hopem1103@icloud.com, and I would love to hear from all of you what you think, or if I changed your mind, because I love seeing the fruits of my labor. So thank you guys so much, and my sister's bird is going crazy. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and defund Planned Parenthood.